The cursor blinked, a solitary beacon in the digital darkness, quietly waiting for the next command. In this silent moment, the world outside fades away, and only the hum of the machine remains. A click, then another, and the vault creaked open, not of steel but of pure data, hidden deep within the shadowy corridors of the dark web. Here, secrets are stored not behind locks, but behind layers of encryption and anonymity. Inside, an arsenal of forbidden hacking tools, each file a key to private lives, bank accounts, and corporate secrets. These digital weapons are meticulously organized, ready for deployment at a moment's notice. This isn't fiction. It's the real marketplace where cybercriminals shop for their weapons, browsing through digital shelves stacked with exploits and malware. The air is thick with potential chaos. Every link is a minefield, each click a gamble that could unleash disaster or open a new door to opportunity. These tools aren't for the curious, they're honed for exploitation, crafted by experts who understand the vulnerabilities of modern systems. We found archives of remote access trojans, password crackers, and other malicious software, each with its own sinister purpose. Automated exploit kits are here too, the very instruments behind today's biggest cyber attacks, capable of breaching defenses in seconds. Laid out for sale, they reveal the organized commercial nature of modern cybercrime. Prices are listed, reviews are posted, and transactions are swift. This vault is more than a repository. It's a community hub where hackers trade tips, sell stolen data, and plan attacks. New vulnerabilities are auctioned to the highest bidder, fueling a constant arms race. Malware comes with customer support, professionalism that's startling, with 24/7 help desks and detailed user manuals for even the most complex tools. Hacking is now a global business, not just lone wolves in hoodies. Teams collaborate across continents, pooling resources and expertise. The secrets here show not just what, but how attacks happen. Step-by-step guides, video tutorials, and live demonstrations are all part of the package. Understanding these tools is the first step to building real defenses. By studying their methods, we can anticipate their moves and strengthen our own security. Exploring this abyss is necessary, not to replicate but to anticipate. Only by venturing into the shadows can we shine a light on the threats lurking within. Only by knowing the enemy's arsenal can we hope to defend against it. In this digital arms race, knowledge is our strongest shield. Before we go any further, it's absolutely essential to make one thing clear, a critical disclaimer. Everything you see and hear in this video is intended solely for educational and awareness purposes. This content is designed to inform and protect, not to encourage risky behavior or illegal activity. We do not condone, support, or encourage the use of these tools for any unauthorized or illegal purposes. Acquiring, distributing, or using hacking tools without proper permission is a serious crime in most countries, and the law is very clear about this. The consequences for crossing that line are severe, ranging from hefty fines and lengthy prison sentences to a permanent criminal record that can follow you for life, affecting your future opportunities. The mystique of the hacker world can be tempting, especially for the curious mind, but remember there's a very clear and important line between ethical research and illegal hacking, and crossing it can have life-altering consequences. Ethical hackers, also known as white hats, work with explicit permission to help organizations improve their security. In contrast, black hats use these same tools to exploit, damage, or steal for personal gain. Our exploration here is about understanding the threats that exist in the digital world, so you can recognize and defend against them, not to become a threat yourself. Think of this knowledge as learning how to safely defuse a bomb, not how to build one. The goal is to protect, not to endanger. Many of these programs are booby-trapped, designed to infect and compromise the computers of anyone reckless enough to try them. Even experienced hackers can fall victim. Attempting to use these tools could easily make you a victim yourself. Your personal data stolen, your computer hijacked, or your identity exposed to criminals. Our mission is to arm you with the knowledge and awareness needed to recognize, avoid, and defend against cyber attacks so you can stay safe online. So as you continue, approach this information as a defender, not an attacker. Use what you learn to protect yourself and others. Your safety, and the safety of those around you, truly depends on it. When you hear about the deep web and the dark web, It's easy to get them confused, but they're actually quite different. The deep web and the dark web aren't the same thing, even though people often use the terms interchangeably. The deep web refers to all the parts of the internet that aren't indexed by search engines. Think of your online banking portals, private email accounts, academic databases, and corporate intranets. These are hidden from public view for privacy and security reasons, but they're perfectly legal and used by millions every day. The dark web, on the other hand, is a much smaller, intentionally hidden section of the internet. It's only accessible with special software like Tor, which anonymizes users and masks their locations, making it nearly impossible to trace activity back to individuals. This powerful anonymity is a double-edged sword, offering both protection and risk. For journalists, whistleblowers, and activists living under oppressive regimes, the dark web can be a vital lifeline, allowing them to communicate and share information safely, away from government surveillance and censorship. But this same secrecy also attracts criminals. The dark web is notorious as an online back alley, where illegal goods, hacking tools, and stolen data are bought and sold. Darknet markets often mimic legitimate e-commerce sites like Amazon, complete with vendor profiles, customer reviews, and escrow services to build trust between anonymous buyers and sellers. Here, hackers and cybercriminals trade software exploits, stolen credit card information, and even coordinate large-scale cyber attacks. The dark web's encrypted, decentralized structure makes it extremely difficult for authorities to monitor or shut down these activities. When one illegal marketplace is taken down, others quickly pop up to take its place, creating a constantly shifting landscape. This resilience and adaptability fuel a global cybercrime ecosystem that's always evolving. Ultimately, the dark web represents a complex duality. It's both a powerful tool for freedom and privacy, and a persistent threat that challenges law enforcement and society. Banned hacking tools are software or hardware designed for cybercrime, bypassing security, stealing data, or disrupting services. Some have legitimate uses in cybersecurity, but on the dark web, they're sold for malicious intent. Laws like the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act make creating, possessing, or selling these tools illegal if intended for crime. Intent is key. A network scanner is legal for admins, illegal for intruders. These tools are banned because of the immense damage they cause: identity theft, financial loss, infrastructure attacks. Their creators sell them as malware as a service, lowering the barrier for would-be criminals. Even those with little skill can launch devastating attacks. This commercialization has fueled a surge in global cyber attacks. Inside the vault, we found a disturbing array of malicious software. Remote access Trojans, RATs, like GH0 Saint Rat and Dark Comet, give hackers total control, spying, stealing files, logging keystrokes. Password crackers like Mimikatz and Hashcat extract credentials and brute force passwords, breaking into networks with alarming speed. Exploit kits such as Angler and Rig automate attacks, infecting users who simply visit compromised sites. DDoS botnet rentals let criminals knock websites offline for a fee. SQL injection tools steal data from vulnerable websites. Keyloggers silently record every keystroke, capturing everything from messages to bank logins. Each tool is a specialized weapon designed for a specific crime. All are readily available for purchase in the dark web's shadows. The toolkit is vast, and the threat is real. Law enforcement isn't powerless against the dark web. Agencies like the FBI and Europol have cybercrime units infiltrating hidden networks. Undercover agents pose as buyers or sellers, gathering intelligence and building cases. Following the money is key. Cryptocurrency transactions, though pseudonymous, are traceable on the blockchain. By subpoenaing exchange records, investigators can unmask criminals. International cooperation is essential. Cybercrime knows no borders. Agencies share intelligence and coordinate takedowns, as seen with Alphabay and Hansa Market. Disrupting the ecosystem means seizing servers and sometimes running markets undercover to gather evidence. These operations create fear and uncertainty among criminals. The goal: dismantle the trust and infrastructure the dark web relies on. The fight is ongoing, but progress is real. The threat from banned hacking tools is real and personal. A single infection can lead to financial ruin, hackers draining accounts, stealing identities, and destroying credit. The psychological toll is deep. Victims feel violated, unsafe, and traumatized. For businesses, the stakes are even higher. Ransomware can halt operations, cost millions, and destroy reputations. Intellectual property theft erases competitive advantage. Attacks on critical infrastructure, hospitals, water systems, power grids can endanger lives. These tools empower a few to hold society hostage. The fight against them is a matter of public safety. The threat is not just to data, but to the stability of our world. Awareness and defense are everyone's responsibility. You're not helpless. There are practical steps to protect yourself. Keep all software updated. Automatic updates close vulnerabilities before hackers exploit them. Use strong, unique passwords for every account. A password manager makes this easy. Enable two-factor authentication, especially for email and banking. Be vigilant about phishing. Don't click suspicious links or open unexpected attachments. For businesses, employee training is crucial. Your staff is your human firewall. Use reputable antivirus and anti-malware software for real-time protection. Layered security, firewalls, intrusion detection, regular audits, strengthens defenses. Combine technology with cautious behavior for the best protection. Small habits make a big difference. Build your digital defenses before you need them. The battle for cybersecurity is ongoing. Threats evolve, and so must we. Complacency is the enemy. Criminals never rest. Our best weapon is knowledge and awareness. Technology alone isn't enough. We need a culture of security. Learn the threats, recognize attacker tactics, and make safe habits second nature. Every individual who uses strong passwords and 2FA becomes a harder target. When we all do, we make cybercrime less profitable. Share this knowledge, help friends, family, and colleagues stay safe. For organizations, invest in continuous training and empower employees to speak up. A vigilant, educated community is our strongest defense. We're all on the front lines. Awareness protects us all. Stay informed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Subscribe for more in-depth analysis to keep your digital world secure. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. You've got this. See you next time. Cyber Network.